Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. It's been a little while since I played, but thank you, basically I can tell how good a video is from the number of tweets I get. If I get like 6 tweets that are like, hey, good video, I'm like, dude, I must have crushed it whatever went up today. Been a few days largely bereft of those, but it's fair. Our last run, at least we took the silent up to 14. We're gonna do defect level 15, but they're ruthless. Oh no, we have to start from 0 again. Okay, well, you know what, again, treat this the same way we treat every single run like this, which is, hey, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, hey, hopefully we at least get to the first boss, so that if we die, we come back with the ability to choose something. If you'll give me a moment. I'm gonna pop this, pop that, hit him again, and then I'm gonna turn on the AC. Despite being October, it's still real hot. One moment, please. Hello, Ruka. Hello, Tomo, as well. Were you waiting for me? Now, I have to close the door. You must choose. Will you stay or will you go now? Tomo. Tomo's out. Does he want in? Does he want in? Tomo. Tomo. It's the life of a cat on a man. Please, my son, choose. Choose. What do you want? $10 says he's gonna be beating the door down in like 2 minutes. But for now, hello, Ruka. Okay, let's go ball lightning. I always feel like with the defect, you need a little bit more punch early on. Strike becomes overclock. I'm relatively for it, but not over the moon. Man, it's a weak start here. I got a new philosophy for potions. And the philosophy is highly simple. It's basically, if it would give you an advantage on this turn that's not basically wasted, by all means, please do it. We got him. Look at this. Look at this. Like using that Swift Potion might have saved us 10 damage long term. I'm taking Sweeping Beam just as an opportunity, more or less, for us to... Oh, thank you. Remove this curse. It's basically a cleave, is the way I think of it. Give me a charge battery. And then we will smith. Draw 3 cards. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. Usually free zap, free dual cast will be my first play here, but we're trying to get a deck. If we're being realistic, man, this is painful. If we're being realistic, we have low odds on this, basically due to the fact that we're starting with no other advantages, right? Because of the fact that we didn't make it to the boss on our last run. So I'm trying to build a deep deck, if that makes sense. Not necessarily a thick deck, but I want our cards to be upgraded. I think a rebound 0 cost deck, we started to think that we got a chance there. Now we got cheap dual casts and cheap zaps. So we get like, I don't know, a free 20 something damage. Well, no, a free 16 damage. Depending on how many orbs we have, if we get an all for one or something like that. But Ancient Tea Set immediately is extra energy on this turn, right? Is it not? No, you have to have it when you enter the rest site. Okay, fair enough. We might as well rebound a Sweeping Beam. I'll just smack you. We know this guy's basically a race. He's doing 16 damage. I think you play this, indeed, and I think you dual cast him as well. Because the damage that we're doing there is much more than the damage he'll get out of it over time, probably. I think we have him next turn, so we're putting up as much defense as possible. We're going to be low, though. No question about that. We did get him, though. And I don't know how I feel about the courier, but I'm always happy to see another compile driver show up. That's okay. I think we have to avoid the other elite at this point. What? Ruthless, man. Again, use the potion right now while you have a chance. It's basically saving us HP for the boss fight, because we're not going to heal up to maximum anyway. Alright, so hit him hard, preferably. Okay, I'll take it. We get to roll over 2 energy anyway. Next turn we need to hit him for like, 5, which we're definitely going to do. Start there. We are going to get hit for 2. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that, but... These guys are basically dead. We need to strike 1, or the equivalent of striking 1. I'll take a boot sequence. I knew he'd be knocking. Hello, Tomo. Don't feel bad. I'd rather have you here, buddy. Give me an anchor as well. I think we're a little relic starved right now. And this is the entire reason we have sweeping beams, so I'm almost, like, happy to see it. Hello, Tomo. Are you guys mad at each other? Tomo came in, now Ruka wants to go out. Now Tomo wants to go. What's this? What are you doing? I don't understand. It's almost like your cats. We have 25 block. That's more than we need. We didn't even need to play that one. Okay. Like this. There's a chance we killed him. How does this run look right now? It's actually not nearly as bad as I would have expected, but we need to keep in mind, well, the rhyme that I designed to explain in due time, but beyond that, we also need to keep in mind we didn't really gain many advantages on this floor. We only fought 1 elite. And our deck has no identity yet, no archetype. It's just, we've upgraded some cards. That's basically it right now. I will strike you. I will dual cast you in the hopes that I can knock you down like 20 damage next turn, 22. Very unlikely. So we're going to probably get hit. Let's see. Need to hit you for 10. If I hologram... You know what? I know this would do it. Yeah, we should do that instead then. I was thinking about using ball lightning, which would have been better if it worked. But I didn't want to test whether or not it would work, so that's on me. It would have been better because it would have kept some orbs around for us to do passive damage, but... I don't really want to rebound a strike. I'm going to let you hit me for 6. I think we got to be very choosy, like a choosy mom who chooses Jif. Like here, we're going to take a lot of damage unless we overclock. So I will overclock. Great opportunity to use boot sequence. Pop those. I think you get that out there. You got a good chance to take him out before he can do his major attack. But now you got to, you know, reckon with the fact that you've got a burn in your deck forever. I don't expect this to be an easy fight. And I think, honestly, we just choose not to dual cast. But I will ball lightning nonetheless. And the whole point is maybe these orbs passively doing damage is actually what we're looking for right now. Now we're in a weird spot because, again, we got... To stop ourselves from getting burned, we had to play essentially more burns. Or put more burns in our deck. So I'm getting a little anxious over that. Shouldn't have played that now that I look at it. Dual cast isn't going to get you there, so we'll play that. And again, maybe it's too Galaxy Brain. Galaxy Brain usually is shorthand for making a stupid decision but thinking it's smart, at least in my parlance. I'm trying out this new strat of like, hey, let's not play our free dual cast that does a bunch of damage. And I honestly wouldn't necessarily suggest that it's working yet. We have to overclock to get some defense here. Hold on. Hello, Tomo. Welcome. Now you want in and Ruka doesn't. I don't understand, but I administrate. That's what I do. Hello, Tomo. Okay. 10 damage. You gotta do it like this, like that, like this. Lots of energy for the next turn to hopefully get over a big attack plus a bunch of burns, if that's what, you know, the game deemed appropriate. I think you dual cast here. There is a decent chance we could die if we draw a bunch of burns. It is his big attack. We didn't draw a bunch of burns. But I also don't know if we're killing him. So we have 15 damage, plus 16, and then 6. Should get him. Will get him. Very close, though. So there's no reason we can't win this run. I would just say that it's probably unlikely. I'm probably going to go for a fission and then upgrade it ASAP. And man, I don't know, dude. We'll take nuclear battery, but... I just feel like we got no identity. I know I said it earlier, but I stand by it because it is what I mean. What I say what I mean here. Yeah, that's what we want. I just don't have that much going for me. I think we definitely want a dual cast. I think you could do fission. It's basically, yeah, it's super not worth it. Disregard. We'll get rid of this, get 1 energy, and draw a card. Super not worth it. I am worried about the pace at which we're killing this guy, which is very slow right now. And we have no means to really capitalize on our extra energy. You know, if we evoke the energy orb like we just did, it's not like we have a skewer or... I'm trying to think, like a lightning strike or something. There's just nothing we got, you know? I gotta try to kill you. Let's start with an overclock. We gotcha. Okay, completely fair. Do not fission. Just accept that you're taking 2 damage. Oh, you didn't even take 2 damage from the burn because it hits after. Okay. I do think a defrag could work. We're kind of going for orb metas. I don't know. You may leave, Tomo. Goodbye. I don't know why. They're freaking out, man. In and out. We are going to do some damage, but I think it's a good time to draw, and I like that a lot. Okay. Well, again, if it goes wrong, we'll just start up another one at this point in time, and life goes on, I suppose. I think we might as well fission first. Try to get us a better turn. Rebound. Charge battery. Okay, we'll play both of these then. This and this. No reason to play or not play. We're taking no damage, and we have a permanent power out there, but that's not necessarily a huge get for us. We are taking 0. We're not really doing very much either, though. This is kind of the principal problem right now. Okay, rebound, ball lightning. Just try to put like as much damage out there as we can. We are going to get hit a little. So is he. Now we're going to get hit a lot, but so is he. It's a bit of a race right now. I don't know. I think, you know, what I've learned about fighting as the defect is that you're never really out of it. You know, at some point you can just get a miraculous save, more or less. And I think that this could be part of the miraculous save we're looking for. So now we have, I mean, we're basically dead. But if we live, we have an incredible enabler from, like, a power standpoint. I think we just popped that right away. Even though we don't need it this turn, I don't trust myself to use it when I need it. Should have dual casted first, maybe. Either way, I think we're going to fill up our deck with garbage now, and we'd be lucky to survive this fight. That's just me being honest, though. I think we'll start, like, this. We only need 1 block to take no damage. Even better. I'd like to draw a daze. Anyway, if we live, we have the Enchiridion, where the Great Plains begin. So there's a realistic chance, if we could build into a power deck, anything could happen. Right now, you know, we're putting a lot of our effort into staying alive, staying alive. If we can do that, and we have another, even if we survive this, which is debatable, we have another elite fight coming up that is forced. But if we can get through those, and maybe add a few powers to our deck, particularly like, or get a relic like the Mummified Hand, or even, what's the one that heals you when you play a power? Told you it's been a few days since I played. So I think you're probably going to end up playing Charge Battery no matter what. I think you would like to fission first. Ball Lightning is 8 plus, it's 18 damage. So a Ball Lightning, hologram, ball lightning. We got him. Easy. Easy money. Necessary. Heal me. I beg you. I know that's not what it does, but I'm still begging, okay? Please, God, a good power. Buffer. You're a god amongst men. I wish it was upgraded, but hey, not complaining. I will fission. I think we need to start getting that edge here. And I'm going to put that overclocked in there as well. Hologram. Bring back another ball lightning. You know, start to work on this a little bit. Okay, so this buffer is very important to me. 7 times 2. You son of a gun. You're going to make me use it. I hate you. We're not going to play dual cast yet. I want to stack up as many of these as possible. There goes buffer. Okay, you're doing 21 damage. That ain't no joke. I'd like to buy the world a Coke. Okay, 7 damage coming in. Again, we don't need to get through this without getting hit. It's mostly, you know, without dying, ideally. We're about to take 9 more damage. I'm a little anxious about this. And I think I should be. I was just gonna say, if you do anything, just don't draw a burn. And that's gonna sink us. Alright, well, we made a college try of it. That's Ascension in general, you know, you give it a shot. Here we go. Real attempt. With a head start. I think you go for it. Alright, elites are twice as good. Let's go for broke. I think you take the aggro path. We're starting from a disadvantage, actually, instead of an advantage. But, you know, it's like we got a car with a high top speed, but lower acceleration. That's not really, like, how it works. It's like we have a graph. It's a line. And we got our y-intercept is negative, but we got a really positive slope. Maybe a better way to think about it. We're starting from behind where we normally start. But we have a great chance to get further ahead. Okay, 16. It worked. What do we add? I just love charge battery, dude. Purple fire spirits. You may take 1 of my strikes. I know we got very low damage output. We've added a defend, essentially, and taken away 1 of our strikes, but I'm kind of building up what I consider to be sort of like a turtle run. The whole mindset there being, you know, we get through these elites, who knows what we could get? We could get 10 out of 10 relics from them. Or 2 times 8 out of 10 relics, even. Okay. These guys. Both attack in turn 1. It's very devious of you. Please 1 die. I'll live with that. Now, you might say, hey, pop the Dex potion. I'm okay taking 2 damage. The idea being, pop a Dex potion for these elite fights that are probably going to be pretty harrowing. As much as I'd love to pretend otherwise. Okay. Now, look for cards. The relics, I was going to say, they're likely to be too expensive. Self-repair is amazing. I also think we can't afford genetic algorithm, but we can afford FTL. That's hilarious. We will take FTL. I like it. But the self-repair is the huge get there. So chill. Immediately, I like it. And then I think I will pop this regardless. And we just play our hand. Okay. So I don't expect to necessarily be super set when I come out of this fight. I wouldn't say we're like really built to handle this fight that well. Let's see, we have 9 block. I think you accept taking a little damage, and you gotta kill him at some point, right? What else are we relying on to kill him? Eventually we're gonna draw a bunch of dazes, which is why I'm like not really interested in removing Okay, so we don't need to. We don't need to play anything here, actually. I'm not really interested in removing our frost orbs because they'll give us defense on turns where we wouldn't otherwise have them. And this is like, you know, where you start to notice that. I don't even know if you play Zap here, but I guess we play it. We go to 14 block. We take 6 damage, but we output 6 as well. Pretty realistic to kill this guy next turn, and then we're on the downhill, hopefully. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so we've got a huge pace advantage now. 2 of them still alive, 1 dead. Obviously, taking 1 damage, I'd prefer not to take, but hey, this was self-repairs there for. It's to buffer, ironically, I guess, buffer out the problems that you would otherwise have. This time we're taking 8 damage I'd prefer not to take, and now I'm mad. But that's what you know, we don't have a deck that kills quickly. I'm kind of relying on the relics to fill that gap for us. It's so likely that you die. Oh. Beautiful. All right, we got him. And we're going to be at 49 HP, so we could... sorry, we're going to be at 50. If we wanted to, we could upgrade maybe self-repair. But I got to see. Okay, Darkstone, Pantograph. Not immediately useful, which sucks, but... what can you do? I think we're going to take Fission, and I'm going to make a very bold play. We're going to upgrade Fission right away. Now, the rest of our fights are much more like we're against enemies who are extremely annoying. So, I think you're happy with that. Should have probably zapped and then dual casted. No, don't pop that yet. Yeah, we could have put more damage out there. And what I'm getting at is, these are going to hurt. I do still think it's worth this. Draw attacks, please. Give me the energy. I know it's a risk, but... still light on attacks, but I think you gotta try here. Dang, dude. Give me the energy. It's still risky. It's our best damage dealer. Like, I don't... at some point, you gotta kill this guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. They've done it. They've killed me. I did it to myself, I gotta admit, but... dude, that's painful. I'll give you one more honest-to-goodness defect try because I really believed in that one. If I had rested instead of upgrading, I would have lived, but would you really call that living at that point? Probably, because you would be, you know, not deceased. I think that's the dictionary definition of the, okay, smart guy. We got to do 14 on turn 2. Turn 3, I should say. Easy. All right. There we go. You got to do more than 14 if you lose the orb. That's fair. Start with Defrag. I like it. I think it's just a good card by itself. Whenever we add a power, it's upgraded. We're already looking at what we know this archetype could be. You know, this could be a power deck easily. An early Storm. That hurts. I think you do it like that. An early Storm, an early Heat Sinks, and then add every single power you get over the rest of the game. I think it's going to get him. You don't even need to defend. Let's go. Everything's coming up roses. All right, 12 damage. Can't do much about that. Except pop your speed potion, but maybe it's better to save that for elites. Okay, more powers, please. Entropic Brew is very nice. What did I say? Early Heat Sinks. Let's commit. Let's go for these elites. I mean, we've already put 20 minutes into this video. If it goes wrong now, life goes on, right? Hit me for 1. But I think we really go for broke. Fight as many elites as possible. Get those relics handled. Did we play Defrag? We have not. So you do it like this. Like, Heat Sinks with 1 power is not worth very much. But, you know, the more, and they're all going to be upgraded as well because of the frozen egg. The more powers we add, the happier we'll be. We will add Leap just for some survivability. Now, against this guy, I think you wait for the typical starting turn, whatever that might be, as this guy. Probably it does involve drawing Defrag. and then probably playing another zap. And then I think he's going to wake up. I think you just smack him. And then what I think you do next turn is pop the speed potion and then the entropic brew, so that you get the value of the speed potion. Well, amplify is worth nothing. Reprogram is also pretty terrible here. The only thing I will say is if we take recycle, get rid of a defend, now we can play every card in our hand. Not that we need to begin with, but we probably have enough defense to get ourselves through this reasonably easily. You know what? Put up some kind of support here. There's a 23 damage turn. That's not bad. We do want to get as many orbs going as possible because that's like agnostic damage. And I actually think we'd rather not use dual cast yet because we're going to lose a lot of our defensive ability here. We're going to take 10. We need to do 6 this turn, which is pretty easy, actually. Pocket Watch. Not likely to be that useful, but okay. And you know what? Give me a Sunder. Don't die against this next elite, man. I'm just looking and I'm like, oh no. It's like it's a blast from the past. It's like our last run all over again. Sunder obviously not going to kill you. The lightning and the Sunder. I remember. No. I think I will play the defend just to keep things, you know, copacetic for us. I mean, we got him right where we want him. I don't want to take any damage. We got bad mojo from that last run. 8 damage. That's what I like to see. We got 15 damage per turn for free. Or rather, we already paid for it. Okay. Heal me. No. Okay. Some charged batteries. This will be a great time to live. You have to play your cards. You have to heat sinks. You have to defrag. Accept your 10 damage. Get as many damage orbs out there as you can. 10 damage turn 1 is real bad. Start sticking it to him. This guy's got to go. You got to hit him at some point, you know? I know I say that every time, but like it's the good, honest to goodness truth. Sunder immediately proven itself. If both of these hit you, you would be at 13, and then I could kill you. So I have to try. Well, it's just that easy, apparently. Things turned around in like a moment. Lucky us. So we're going to come out of this looking a lot better than I thought we were. And it gives me a lot of hope for the future. Again, it's all about this power deck now. Obviously, Echo Form is big. Creative AI is actually like an enormous enabler, especially with heat sinks. Bottled Flame. Start me, absolutely. We need white noise as well. Start me with Sunder. Pantograph, also pretty helpful. We really want Sunder in our hand. It might give us a free kill, is the idea. And I think you just, you know, be smart here. Instead of the contrary, which would be stupid. You're doing 18 damage. I do want to see, sure. So we'll take 6, but Creative AI can't give you self-repair. Please remind yourself of this. But that doesn't mean it couldn't be cool. Okay. Because of Echo Form, I mean, Sunder is pretty good here. But you'd also say, like, okay, channel 4 Lightning might be better considering the kind of enemy we're going up against. And defrag will take it to 12 damage, which wouldn't be enough. But if I hit you for 8, you'd go to 40 and then take 9. Yeah, this is where we want to be right here. Hello, Tomo. Would you like to enter? Hello, Ruka. You can also enter the room. I was like, I'm not going to say you can't. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you hit the one that's not damaging you at all? You know? It's very obvious. Anyway, we're doing fine here. We're not taking damage. He's going to die. In fact, he's already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Take another heat sinks for sure. We could probably screw this up, but we know where we're going with it for now. And that's more than we've had in a lot of our recent runs. We really, really want a self-repair. Sunder is so close, dude. If we get a self-repair, I actually believe that we're, you know, in the right place. This run has the ability to do what I need / want it to do. But we're not quite there yet. But honestly, I think you rarely are on the first turn. 10 damage times 2, 20 damage. Then we hit you for 6. Seems easy enough. No self-repair. I don't think we need any of these. I'm gonna start, you know, trying to exclusively add cards that actually, like, help us with what we're trying to accomplish. And I do think that on this turn you just say, you know what? It's a bit of a weak use of the steroid potion, but it's not like we have a lot of zero-cost stuff we could throw on there, so... Now, you're kind of a weird one. We don't really like fighting you, to be honest. So I'm going to let you hit me for 18. The whole point is that, hopefully, we draw the kind of powers that just ruin your life. I mean, we got to hit you. How much damage you in? 10. That's perfect. Please keep that up. I hit you, you're dead. Pantograph will save us, or a Calcum, very helpful. Take another leap just in case. So we will absolutely rest. But this one has a genuine chance now. We're going to be at 67 HP for this boss. As good as Sunder is. Never mind. The power could be anything. We're a slave to heat sinks to some extent. Very painful turn for us, but it is what it is. I think we win by playing powers, making orbs. I think that's the dream. You know, we get that defrag out there, we stack up lightning orbs, and the enemies just slowly, you know, they get whittled. Bias Cognition, I will play, and then we are forced to play Zap alongside of it, I think. Just to get a maximum damage output. We ended my turn with energy left over. It's the first time I noticed that happening in a while, but life goes on. I think we do not dual cast. It's a bad turn for us, though. We really want to get more orbs out there as soon as possible. Sunder is an acceptable turn. And I think I play Sunder and take a little damage. Oh, we still have 1 energy left, too. I'd rather defend, I think. I don't have a good reason, just a hunch. We gotta get this damage done quick, because, you know, we're almost out of the bonus from Bias Cognition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. So there's 16 damage, we're gonna take 2. But we're gonna get an energy back next turn as well. $15 damage. I think at this point we gotta turn the corner. We gotta start hitting them. The burns are starting to be a little overwhelming. Not my ideal turn. I understand my value in dual cast. I just choose not to. Please, no. No! I beg you. Stop hitting me. For some reason, it's unfair. Now, you know, I've done the stoichiometry. I've decided we should probably dump some of these trash orbs before they're worth literally nothing. You're doing 4, 12 damage. Okay, so we're going to take 5 right now. I still think you have to hit him. I don't see us killing this guy. Really, our short and long-term game plan is just get him in Sunder range and be alive when it happens. So we got 8, so we got 24 damage on the field. We're at 23. Takes us to 28. I don't think you can zap him anymore. I think you gotta go for the double strike. Please, Lord. I hurt myself today to see if that was a bad series of runs. But you know what? Nice little warm-up on Ascension level 15, the School of Hard Knocks. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. I'll be back with the Ironclad next. And, of course, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion. Be notified I want to go live in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. See ya!